Hi Pisces, this is going to be your reading for the end of August. It is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Pisces. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, it's not a personal reading, so it will not resonate with everyone that watches. Try checking your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign. Those readings might resonate with you instead if this doesn't resonate with you. But if general readings are confusing or they're just not hitting it for you, that's pretty normal because there's almost 8 billion people on the planet. That happens to me all the time too, and I need to book a private reading with my psychic. You can book a private reading with me if you'd like me to do a personal reading for you. The link to my website is in the description below. If you are new to this channel, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I read for all 12 zodiac signs here, and I very much love my sweet Neptunian ruled Pisces. I hope you guys are doing well, and it is a pleasure to be your messenger today. All right, let's get into it for you. Pisces, I had been doing general overview Celtic cross messages for all the zodiac signs, but it was you and I think one other sign that your guides were very persistent and they said, do a different kind of spread for them. Pisces needs a you versus them spread, which meant the focus for you guys at the end of August, at least the energy I'm picking up on, is very much about a relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, but it could be a relationship with a friend, family member, even with a company you work for or a coworker. They were very persistent. So sorry to the other zodiac signs. Celtic crosses are great because they're focused mostly on you, and this will focus on you, but they really wanted me to do the you versus them spread for you guys. And I was like, okay, I'll do what I need to for you guys. So they wanted me to use 3 oracle decks to give you advice moving into the reading. What came out of my Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed was Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours, and Hummingbird Spirit, which is Be Here Now. So your guides want to tell you that up until this point, there might have been a lot of divine detours between yourself and another person or a relationship or a situation. You're meant to trust that those detours were guiding you exactly where you are right now for a reason. You're meant to trust the divine detours. If something hasn't worked out, it's because it wasn't supposed to, or timing has not been right. Your guides simply want you to trust that the Spirit is working in your favor. If there have been detours, no matter how frustrating they've been, they're meant to take you on a different path or the path that you're meant to be on. Okay, so just trust in the divine detours. And Hummingbird Spirit is about being in the present moment. So either you or a person you're connecting to can't stop tasting all the nectar. The hummingbird spirit, when it comes in reverse, it's where someone is having a hard time just being satisfied with the nectar offered to them. And the message is stop hopping from flower to flower to flower, or from different thought process to different scenario to one thing after another. It's a busyness and a confusion and a feeling of, well, maybe the grass is greener on the other side. So maybe someone in this relationship can't settle down. Maybe somebody can't stop running around. Maybe if it's like a job, like you can't find the right one or you can't find the right fit. Your guides are telling you or the person you're connecting to, simply hold still and try to be in the present moment. Someone is sort of scrambling. I'm also picking up on this energy of someone's trying to make a lot of different excuses or look at it from a bunch of different angles. Hummingbird is saying, be still. All the facts are right in front of you. Don't try to look at it from 10 million different perspectives. Just stay in the present moment, stick to the facts. But somebody in this situation just might not be able to settle down because they haven't found that exact thing that they want. Someone might be traveling and hopping from job to job or house to house or girlfriend to girlfriend or something like that. That seems to be an issue. Someone just can't settle at all. If this is frustrating to you, if that's happening with this person, or even within yourself, or if something just isn't working out, you keep trying it from all these different angles, you're probably being blocked by the universe because you're meant to hold still and stop trying to do a million things at once, or this person is. Another card sort of mirrors Hummingbird Spirit, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this present moment fully. This came in the reverse. So someone is having a very hard time just staying in the present moment, stopping to smell the roses. Maybe someone's trying to figure out the future before you're supposed to be doing that, or someone's clinging to the past in some way. it's important to not resist staying in the present moment. You attract the right kinds of loves for the right kinds of reasons when you can stay in your present moment. Also, attraction and a lack of attraction might be the problem as well for some of you, but not for all of you. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. I think that looks like a no. Someone's resisting that. You might have said, let's give it a chance. They might have said, let's give it a chance. You guys, it might be a timing issue. You're not able to give this relationship a chance right now. Yeah. At the last minute, I wanted to use the Illumination Oracle deck, and 2 cards flew out of the deck, which it's difficult for me to get those cards to do in this deck, but 2 came out one after the other. You left quite an impression, and I'm sorry. So someone is sorry, and sorry for many things. I'm sorry if you feel badly. I'm sorry if I wasn't there for you. I'm sorry if I broke your trust. I'm sorry for being dismissive. I'm sorry about how I made you feel. I'm sorry I was gone for so long. I'm sorry I wasn't a better friend. It's like someone, remember when we were kids and we got in trouble in school and you had to write the lines all through recess? Someone is really sorry. I think this person is sorry because you left quite an impression. You might have been very important to this person. By the way, if you're a cross watcher, you might have to reverse the roles. Pisces, you might have to reverse the roles too. In general readings, things can be opposite and in reverse. What's between you and this person is the 6 of Cups in reverse. So living in the past, haunted by the past. This might be a person you've known for a very long time, even since childhood, or a very good friend, or it felt like you knew them forever. You might have felt like you had a soul connection to them or a past life connection even. But it's a lacking in a playfulness between the 2 of you and somewhat of a burnt bridge. Someone might want forgiveness, but because this is the I'm sorry card, but it's where we recall the past and we're haunted by it. That's your mutual energy. So you're both haunted by something. Both might want forgiveness from each other or from one another or with each other, but there's this lack. You can't get playful. You can't have this sweet, innocent fun. It feels like a burnt bridge. The challenge is the Lovers in reverse to the Star. You could be far away from this person. This person might have moved. Someone could attract a lot of attention and feel like a star or be a star in some way. Someone wants freedom. The challenge is, can you heal after damage is done or a bridge is burned? Someone might want renewal, but I don't know that that will happen. And the Lovers in reverse. So a Gemini or an Aquarius could have been in the way or been a problem, but not necessarily, or a Libra, but not necessarily. The Lovers comes in reverse when we don't have enough in common with a person, or you rush into it too quickly and you realize you dove in too quick. You can't be lovers anymore. Someone's very paranoid and possessive about the person having another lover. Someone wasn't ready to give up their choices. It moved too quickly. Yeah, you have to let go of that kind of connection because you misalign in value. And at this point, you just need to heal and have a renewal from within. And someone may want freedom. Someone could be at a distance from the other person. Pisces, you're showing me the Fool in reverse. So Aries here, and Aries energy. Some of you might have that in the chart. Some of you might be feeling like you were foolish or reckless, or you're simply not willing to take a leap of faith, having a very hard time moving forward, leaving the past behind. I don't know that you want to start a new cycle with this person. If you do, I think you know it would be foolish and reckless. This could also have to do with a child, but not necessarily. The way you feel about this person, 4 of Coins in reverse, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So I think you clung to this for a while with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You held back and you held on and you wouldn't let it go. And now at this point, you're like, I just need to release this. I'm letting go of something that I don't want to, but I know if I shed the old, my heart chakra will open up. I just have to open up and release. I do feel like I'm losing something, but I can't be greedy. You know, the 4 of Pentacles is about losing some stability in a situation. You are sort of letting something go here, not holding back and not holding on. I think you're still not entirely sure how you feel about this person because the 2 of Pentacles is here. You could have been very busy. Juggling could have been involved. You might be trying to stay busy so you don't really feel your emotions, or you're just not sure how you feel. You're trying to maintain balance. But ultimately your heart is broken. Three of Swords, this hurt you, this hurt your heart and broke your heart possibly even, and you just can't move forward. The action you're going to take towards this person at the end of August: Ace of Wands in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, the Nine of Wands in reverse. So I can interpret this in two different ways. The first way I can interpret this is like a false start or a non-start. This person was just a delay or a distraction. The truth is there's not a lot of growth potential at this time in this relationship. And there's just been all these delays and there's waning passion at this point. And it's just not wish fulfillment. As a matter of fact, it might have just been an indulgence on your part, a momentary indulgence. Like, I indulge this person, but ultimately it just wasn't enough for me. The Nine of Cups in reverse can be a bit of a materialism where, like, I want it all and nothing is ever good enough. That's because the truth is it doesn't feel right. It's just not a wish come true. And I think you're like, I don't see growth potential at this time. We had a false start, a non-start. It's not that wish fulfillment for me. And I just need to let this go with the Nine of Wands and give up the fight here. Just let it go. So close to a transcendence, but you're just letting it go. Another way I can interpret this is, for you, this was just an indulgence because you were reckless and it broke your heart that you just need to let go of. And you might have had really bad boundaries with this person. Don't hate on me if that didn't happen to you and you're not doing that. Great. But some of you have been. That happens to everyone. I myself have been indulgent of another person when I knew that there was no growth potential and I had bad boundaries with them and I got my heart broken too. That happens to all of us. But I think for a lot of you, you're like, I'm giving up on this. It was a test of faith. I tried to hang in there, but I know I'm not going to transcend with this person. There's not enough growth potential at this time. Yeah, and I know it's a person that you've known a while or from the past, probably because if it's a new person, you're hanging on to something from the past and you're very paranoid about them being your perfect partner immediately. If you're right at the beginning of a relationship, you might still be triggered by an old relationship that you're still healing from with the star and trying to let go of. So watch your boundaries. You're not going to know it's wish fulfillment if you just met this person. It's not possible. If you're worried about that right away, you might be having some codependency issues, or they might be. But it seems like it's a person you've known a while. The person on this side of the reading, is the way they see themselves is Temperance in reverse. They've been running hot and cold. They do not feel peaceful. They do not feel calm. They feel excessive. One minute they feel one way, one minute they feel another way. They cannot determine the purpose. They are not feeling this healing, calm, soulmate kind of energy with you. They just can't really figure out who they are or what they want in this situation. So they might be showing you, one minute they show you one thing and then the next minute they show you another thing. They know it. They know they're running hot and cold. The way they feel about you is interesting. Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess to the Four of Wands. There you are, Pisces. The High Priestess is Pisces or Libra for me. This person is worried. They operate out of a place of lack. They feel left out in the cold by you. This doesn't mean that they love you. It means they're lonely. They feel left out in the cold. They want to manifest you, but they want to manifest you from within. They're curious about you. They're trying to be calm and passive. The High Priestess often does not show her hand of cards in the poker game of life. You could be dealing with another Pisces or a Sagittarius maybe. So they probably won't show you how they feel, but they're wondering about you. They're listening to their intuition about you, just worried, feeling left out in the cold. This person could be having financial problems, but not necessarily. Four of Wands tells me they're just trying to be calm and maintain some stability. This person might want a homecoming with you, but I don't know that they're going to show you. If they do, it's just for, some relaxation and some joy and some fun because they're lonely or they're worried about something. I'm feeling a possessiveness with you, but this person might just feel stable right where they are. They're wondering about you, listening to the intuition, but they still haven't determined the purpose of the relationship. They might have gotten out of a relationship with a Sag, and they're just not really sure what they want here. Their action towards you, Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles in reverse to the Wheel of Fortune. So this person is not at all tied down. The Knight of Wands will come and go as it pleases. It's very rebellious. It's very impulsive. It's very passionate and very energetic. It's sometimes called a player. Not necessarily. This person is a very passionate, energetic person. They might have expressed a lot of passion towards you. Knights are not committed. They are an action or an expression. So they don't want to be tied down. They might travel. They might travel for work even. And they have no long-term plan. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse is a person that's not willing to stay in the present moment and make an investment and reap the harvest. They don't want to put the work in. This is a short-term thing for them. This person might do short-term jobs, short-term relationships, and that's their karmic pattern. I think this person would play out another cycle with you, or they'll just move on. They are clearly expanding, and they think that luck is on their side, but they seem to be playing out cycles where there's a lot of passion and there's not a lot of long-term planning involved. Yeah, it's a cycle for them. The final outcome, though, is the Strength card, and I clarified it with the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, this could be long-term commitment or marriage, money or family could be involved or at stake. Someone could be married, someone wants that, or this is about the karmic empire. The Eight of Wands, someone could be traveling or moving for work to gain some stability. The Six of Wands in reverse tells me that someone's ego is very bruised. They've been knocked off their high horse and forced to mingle amongst the commoners. Someone didn't get the girl, didn't get the guy, didn't get the attention that they wanted, didn't get that promotion. They didn't get what they wanted, and they feel their ego is incredibly bruised. So it's possible, because Strength and the Eight of Wands is here, that the two of you, someone will get up the courage to talk to the other one. Or someone is like, I have to be strong. I have to have strength of character. I have to quickly move on from this to maintain some long-term stability in my life, despite the fact that it's really bruised my ego. Yeah. So that's the reading I have for you. I also see the Seven of Wands here at the bottom of the deck, and the Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse is another card of Leo. Judgment, major lesson learned. Major crossroads, judgment day. The sun's gone down on this. Someone's been caught lying or cheating maybe, or feels very guilty. Don't kid yourself. Don't cheat yourself, Pisces. Sometimes the Seven of Swords in reverse is where we do self-deceit, but someone might feel guilty, want to turn over a new leaf in this situation. This could be you here, the Queen of Cups, or someone here is trying to be very loving and intuitive and emotionally stable and in flow. But the Seven of Wands in reverse is, I can't defend this anymore. I have to let my guard down. Someone might let their guard down and you might let your guard down and say, let's talk about any dishonesty between the two of us. You both might have been somewhat strategic with one another, or somebody was. You might try to create this loving, giving environment. Make sure you're not loving to a fault. Don't move your goalpost for anybody either, because there's a childishness going on here. There's either someone's overly optimistic or they're pessimistic. Someone's operating under a false impression. The sun's simply going down on this, and it's kind of judgment day. So major lesson learned here. Yeah, but you definitely made quite an impression. I think that they are sorry. If someone is, because the Ten of Pentacles is here, someone could be married, or you guys could even be married to each other. Someone might have the strength of character to say, like send a message to the other one and say, look, I'm married. I know this hurts your feelings, or we can't have this public recognition that we want. I just have to move on and be strong and do the right thing. It could be something like that. But you just trust in the divine detour. If someone just couldn't settle down, they couldn't settle down. And try to stay in the present moment. If someone won't give the relationship a chance and you can't work on it at this time, there might be a reason for it. Some apologies need to be made. And this person needs to figure out how they really feel and what they really want in the relationship. because they might be very attracted to something elusive and alluring. The high priestess can often be like a young, pretty girl that we love to chase. And they might have like a knight in shining armor kind of thing for that. So they might be trying to be mysterious with you. Sometimes the high priestess can feel like she's playing games. So watch for that in this with this person. You just want to maintain stability. All right, Pisces, so that's your reading for the end of August. If this resonates with you, I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you would like to work with me personally. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Pisces. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.